Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Naureen. Today we have brought up and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Trump discusses Middle East stability and trade with Saudi prince. Judge blocks Trump's order on birthright citizenship. Trump spoke on economic plans at World Economic Forum. Trump claims China controls Panama Canal. Ruby orders freeze on passport applications with X6 markers. Republicans secure Senate approval for John Ratcliffe as CIA director. California woman arrested after 27 dead horses found in cruelty case. Hoku's proposal to restrict smartphone use in schools gains wide support. Teen sentenced for killing 3 girls at Taylor Swift dance class. Imran Khan ends talks with government after jail sentence. Miami Heat suspends Jimmy Butler again amid trade rumors. And Swiatek stays positive after Australian Open exit. You are listening to Headlines, now news in detail. President Donald Trump spoke with the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman in his first foreign leader call of his second term. The White House stated the leaders discussed efforts to bring stability to the Middle East, improve regional security, and fight terrorism. They also talked about boosting trade and economic cooperation between the US and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia announced plans to expand investments in the US by 600 billion over the next 4 years. Trump said he would request Saudi Arabia to increase its investment to 1 trillion. He also mentioned plans to ask OPEC and Saudi Arabia to lower oil prices, expressing surprise they had not done so earlier. During a virtual address at the World Economic Forum, Trump called the Crown Prince a fantastic guy and reaffirmed strong ties with Saudi Arabia. In his first term, Trump visited Saudi Arabia on his first foreign trip. Despite criticism over issues like the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, he supported arms sales and military assistance to the kingdom. Moving forward, Trump is expected to prioritize US-Saudi relations in his foreign policy. A federal judge has temporarily blocked President Donald Trump's order to limit birthright citizenship. Judge John C. Kavanaugh, appointed by Ronald Reagan, issued the 14-day block after hearing arguments. He called the order blatantly unconstitutional. The executive order aimed to restrict automatic citizenship to children of U.S. citizens and green card holders, contradicting the 14th Amendment. This amendment grants citizenship to anyone born in the U.S. except children of foreign diplomats. The order faced lawsuits from 4 states: Washington, Arizona, Illinois, and Oregon, alongside other legal challenges. Lawyers argued the order would harm states financially, cutting federal funds for Medicaid and children's programs. It could also render children born in these states undocumented, affecting their rights to work, vote, or travel freely. The Justice Department defended the order, saying it was part of Trump's immigration reforms and addressed issues at the southern border. They argued courts have misinterpreted the 14th Amendment for over a century. The case is expected to continue with a preliminary hearing soon. Experts believe it will ultimately reach the Supreme Court, where the future of birthright citizenship could be decided. US President Donald Trump delivered remarks at the World Economic Forum in Davos, focusing on his administration's recent actions and future plans. Earlier this week, Trump assumed office, marking a significant shift in US policy. He highlighted economic challenges caused by the previous administration, including inflation, high interest rates, and regulatory burdens. Trump stated that his team had taken rapid steps to address these issues. On his first day, he signed executive orders freezing federal hiring regulations and foreign aid. He also declared a national energy emergency to boost U.S. oil and gas production, aiming to lower costs and strengthen manufacturing. He criticized past policies, including the Green New Deal, calling it wasteful. Trump announced plans to cut taxes for workers and businesses, eliminate outdated regulations, and impose tariffs on foreign-made goods. Trump emphasized restoring U.S. sovereignty by addressing immigration and border security. He also mentioned ongoing efforts to mediate the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Looking ahead, Trump expressed excitement for major upcoming events, including the 25th anniversary of U.S. independence, the Olympics, and the World Cup. He vowed to strengthen the nation's economy and global standing. President Donald Trump recently criticized Panama's management of the Panama Canal, claiming it is controlled by China and threatening to use military force to take it back. Trump argued that the canal is vital for U.S. national security and alleged unfair treatment of American ships passing through. Panama's President Jose Raul Mulino firmly rejected these claims, stating the canal has been managed independently since the U.S. handed it over in 1999. Mulino emphasized that no foreign nation, including China, influences its operations. The Panama Canal Authority confirmed its neutrality and professional management. Trump's concerns stem from Hutchison Ports, a Hong Kong-based company managing ports near the canal. However, experts clarified that these ports do not control canal access. Secretary of State Marco Rubio raised fears that China could use these ports during a conflict, but analysts called such scenarios unrealistic without an act of war. The U.S. built the canal in 1914 and its management shifted to Panama under a treaty signed in 1978. While Trump criticized the treaty, experts explained that revoking it would require Senate approval. Panama has launched an audit of Hutchison ports to ease tensions, though experts warn Trump's statements could harm U.S.-Panama relations. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. The U.S. State Department has stopped processing passport applications with X sex markers and requests to change gender identity on existing passports. This decision followed an executive order signed by President Donald Trump on his first day in office. Secretary of State Marco Rubio instructed Department staff to enforce the new rules. In an email, Rubio stated the policy of the United States is that an individual's sex is not changeable. The order requires all government-issued IDs, including passports, to use an individual's biological sex as either male or female. Applications for the non-binary X marker and any sex marker changes have been suspended. However, existing passports with the X marker remain valid, though future renewals may face complications. Guidance on handling these renewals will be shared later. The State Department first issued passports with an X option in April 2022. It is currently unknown how many such passports exist. The executive order, titled Defending Women from Gender Ideology Extremism and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government, aims to restrict gender identity changes on federal documents, drawing both criticism and support nationwide. The Senate confirmed John Ratcliffe as the CIA director after overcoming delays caused by Senate Democrats. Ratcliffe's nomination advanced with a 72-26 procedural vote earlier this week before being confirmed. Republican Senator John Barrasso called the confirmation a win for national security and criticized Democrats for unnecessary delays. Ratcliffe, a former director of national intelligence and Texas congressman, had served on the House Intelligence and Judiciary Committees. During his Senate hearing, Ratcliffe pledged to prioritize intelligence gathering globally and to strengthen the CIA's mission. Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer expressed concerns over Ratcliffe's ability to remain unbiased, citing his strong defense of President Trump during investigations. Schumer voted against the confirmation, questioning Ratcliffe's independence. Despite opposition, Ratcliffe is seen as a more traditional choice for the role. He will face significant challenges, including a complex national security environment, and vowed to focus on execution and intelligence priorities. A California woman, Jan Johnson from Clements, was arrested after authorities found 27 dead horses on her properties during an investigation into animal neglect. The search took place as part of an ongoing inquiry by San Joaquin County officials. Sheriff's deputies and animal services officers discovered several malnourished horses with little access to food or water. Veterinarians confirmed that 27 horses were already dead, while 4 more horses and a bull had to be euthanized due to severe neglect. 16 surviving horses were rescued and are now under the care of Oakdale Equine Rescue for medical attention and rehabilitation. Jan Johnson was booked into San Joaquin County Jail, facing charges of animal cruelty, criminal threats, and possession of an illegal firearm. Officials stated that other animals on the properties are still being evaluated. This shocking case has raised concerns about animal welfare, and further updates from authorities are expected as the investigation continues. Governor Kathy Hochul launched her campaign to restrict smartphone use in New York's K-12 schools as part of the FY 2026 executive budget proposal. The initiative, aimed at fostering distraction-free learning environments, is backed by educators, parents, and mental health advocates. This proposal follows Hochul's year-long statewide listening tour and includes a $13.5 million allocation to assist schools in implementing the policy. The plan seeks to reduce distractions, improve mental health, and boost academic outcomes. It allows phone use for travel safety and emergencies but prohibits it during school hours. Supporters include elected officials, educators, and labor leaders. Senator Shelley Mayer and Assemblymember Harvey Epstein praised the initiative for addressing mental health and academic challenges linked to smartphone distractions. School administrators like those from Vestal and Binghamton districts shared success stories from their own no-phone policy, citing improved focus and reduced bullying. Advocates such as the Long Island Coalition Against Bullying and Family and Children's Association hailed the initiative as a crucial step for student well-being. Community leaders emphasized that the restrictions would help reduce social media's harmful effects, including cyberbullying and anxiety. Governor Hochul's proposal reflects growing concerns over technology's role in education and its impact on mental health, aiming to create safer, more focused learning environments statewide. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Axel Rudakubana was sentenced to 52 years in prison for stabbing 3 young girls to death during a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in Southport, England. The attack happened in July 2024 when Rudakubana, then 17 years old, entered a venue with a knife and killed Alice Da Silva Aguirre, 9 years old, Elsie Dodd Stancombe, 7 years old, and Baby King, 6 years old. He also injured 8 other girls, their teacher, and a businessman who intervened. Judge Julian Guzzi called it an exceptionally serious crime, but couldn't give a life sentence since Rudakubana was under 18. The court learned he had a history of violent behavior and was referred to authorities multiple times for his obsession with violence. Prosecutors revealed he researched mass killings and had disturbing materials on his devices. The tragedy sparked public outrage and anti-immigrant violence. Prime Minister Keir Starmer vowed to address the systemic failures that allowed Rudakubana's actions to escalate unchecked. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan ended talks with the government, his party announced yesterday. The decision came a week after a court sentenced him to 14 years in jail for corruption. The talks, which began last year to address political tensions, were focused on resolving issues before the court's verdict in a land corruption case. The case accused Khan of benefiting from land given by a real estate tycoon to a welfare institution he and his wife established in exchange for illegal favors. It is the largest corruption case Khan has faced, involving significant financial impropriety. Party chairman Gauhar Khan told reporters after meeting Khan in jail he has decided to call off negotiations. His comments were broadcast live on Geo News TV. The end of talks is likely to increase political instability in Pakistan. Khan remains a central figure in the country's politics, and his imprisonment has fueled a nationwide debate. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. The Miami Heat suspended Jimmy Butler for 2 games after he missed the team's flight to Milwaukee on January 22. This is the second suspension in 3 weeks, raising questions about his future with the franchise. The Heat cited disregard for team rules and conduct detrimental to the team as reasons for the suspension. Butler had earlier requested a trade, though he did not announce it publicly to avoid league fines. The Heat disclosed his request during his first suspension in early January and stated they were working to accommodate it. Butler's absence coincided with the paddle tournament in Miami, where he holds an honorary role, sparking speculation about his priorities. Meanwhile, trade talks involving Butler have gained momentum, with the Phoenix Suns emerging as a potential destination. Butler, who has played for the Heat since 2019, has missed about 25% of their games and is reportedly unhappy with his role. The NBA trade deadline is February 6th, leaving limited time for a resolution. Iga Swiatek's hopes of reaching her first Australian Open final ended on January 23, 2025, as she lost to Madison Keys in a thrilling semi-final. Despite holding a match point at 6-5 in the third set, the 23-year-old Polish star fell 5-7, 6-1, 7-6 after Keys fought back strongly. Swiatek admitted her control and intensity, which she usually relies on, were not at their best. "I made too many mistakes and struggled to make calm decisions," she said after the match. This loss also meant Swiatek missed the chance to reclaim the world #1 ranking, which remains with Aryna Sabalenka for now. However, Swiatek remained optimistic about her future, saying, "I'm still young and there are many areas I can improve. I will come back stronger next year." Keys, a 29-year-old American, previously ended Swiatek's Australian Open dream in 2022, and this latest loss adds another chapter to their rivalry. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,894.17. The NYSE Composite is increased by 0.58 points or 0.00%. Tokyo stock close price is 39,646.25. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 618.27 points or 1.58%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,213.62. The Shanghai index is decreased by 29.00 points or 0.89%. Hong Kong stock close price is 19,778.77. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 327.78 points or 1.63%. Bombay stock close price is 76,404.99. The Sensex index is increased by 566.63 points or 0.75%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Trump discusses Middle East stability and trade with Saudi prince. Judge blocks Trump's order on birthright citizenship. Trump spoke on economic plans at World Economic Forum. Trump claims China controls Panama Canal. Ruby orders freeze on passport applications with X6 markers. Republicans secure Senate approval for John Ratcliffe as CIA director. California woman arrested after 27 dead horses found in cruelty case. Hoku's proposal to restrict smartphone use in schools gains wide support. Teen sentenced for killing 3 girls at Taylor Swift dance class. Imran Khan ends talks with government after jail sentence. Miami Heat suspends Jimmy Butler again amid trade rumors. And Swiatek stays positive after Australian Open exit. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel, and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jagu TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jagu BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.